Let's make some sourdough bread. Add your warm water to a bowl. I like to use between 85 degrees to 110, followed by adding a little bit of your starter. Give it a nice good whisk to fully incorporate and begin spooning in your flour. I personally prefer to only use bread flour when making bread, but you can also use AP. Add your salt, give it a good stir. Your dough is going to look and feel very shaggy right now, but don't worry, it will come together as the gluten relaxes during your stretch and fold process. So just give it a nice good stir right now and don't worry about it. Cover it, let it sit for an hour. This is now your first stretch and fold process. I prefer to do a 1.5 to 2 full rotation of the bowl as I do this. Cover it and then open it again after 30 minutes and do the same thing all over again. As you can tell through the video, the gluten does begin to relax, which makes the dough very pliable. I am now on the third one, and you will continue doing these every 30 minutes until you get to the fourth. And then this is your final stretch and folds. So you let it rise for 30, you stretch and fold, you let it rise for 30, you stretch and fold. Then cover and rest for 6 to 12 hours at room temp. Tilt it onto your work surface, and because I made a double batch, I'm splitting my dough into 2 different loaves. And then you just shape them by tucking the bottoms into each other. Grab a bowl and a towel, sprinkle some AP flour into the towel, and lay your formed dough ball pretty face down and seam side up. Cover it up with that towel, and do the same thing with your second loaf if you're doing a double loaf. After you're done covering your dough, you're going to want to go ahead and stuff them inside of bags into the fridge for a 6 to 48 hour ferment. Once that's ready, open it up, put parchment paper on top and a plate, flip it over, give it a nice dusting of flour, give it a score, and bake at 450 for 30 minutes, followed by 15 to 25 minutes at 400. And enjoy!